We all want and deserve the best cash return from our rental property. Unfortunately, not all of us are achieving that. With the relevant rules and regulations constantly changing, it's almost impossible for us to keep up with our obligations and entitlements. But now, there's some help for us. Yes, now we can get some simple and effective help. DepPro specialise in comprehensive, easy-to-understand tax office compliant depreciation reports, ensuring investors maximise their return on investment. Well, Paul, we're in this converted warehouse-style apartment in Subiaco, which is as good a place as any to talk about tax depreciation. Exactly what is it?
Well, if you're an Australian taxpayer and you own an investment property, you're entitled to deductions off your taxable income. First one being plant and equipment and depreciation on that, which is just wear and tear of the plant and equipment. And you can also claim an allowance on the building itself.
So there are some definite do's and don'ts, aren't there? What can you and can't you claim specifically?
By picking up both the plant and equipment and the building, it's all picked up, with the exception of land. We can't claim land. Demolition as part of any costs in construction, we can't claim. Soft landscaping, turfing, we can't claim. Other than that, as long as the building were built after 16th of September 1987, can be claimed, and external works as long as that was built after 27th of February 92.
Well, regarding this property, what would you report on to the owners about this?
We pick up all the plant and equipment and the construction cost of the renovation, and this is a renovated warehouse, like you said earlier. So the big thing with this is the cost of building around that old warehouse. That cost is reflected in our report and in the claim.
We're on the road to show the team a completely different type of property for their input, keeping in mind DepPro is Australia's leading property depreciation company, specialising in tax depreciation reports for residential, commercial, industrial and even leisure investment properties. Well, Paul, this Swanview home is totally different to the Subiaco property we were at. What would you put in this report?
Well, the big standout here is number one, the size of the property, and number two, the quality of the finish and the quality of the build. So both of those are reflected to a credit in the report insofar as the construction cost is concerned.
Well, how is plant valued?
Plant is different. It gets given a new effective life from settlement date, regardless of the age, and a value to reflect what the purchaser paid in the overall purchase of the property.
And what about building allowance? How do you value that?
It's based on the historical construction cost. So we work out a present day construction cost, deduct all of the plant that we're claiming, and then we de-escalate that value back to when the property was built.
Terrific. Thanks for your time, Paul.
Good on you, Allan.
DepPro, they're the tax depreciation specialists. And if you order a DepPro report before the 15th of June and mention the West Real Estate Program, you'll receive a bottle of Penfolds wine. Go to deppro.com.au.